And get ready to find out what's happening in your business community now.
Hello everyone and welcome to this week in business. Today, Kingsley and I are chatting about business awards. Look, we know that we're in the peak, right? For us, it's the middle of our applications period. We also know there are a number of other awards programs going on around the area and region. So we thought it was a good time to talk about business awards and why they are wonderful to enter. So thanks for joining me, Kingsley. How are you today?
I'm not too bad, Louise. How are you going?
I'm good. I'm ready to pop though.
Don't do it in the next 10 minutes.
I won't do it in the next 10 minutes though. I promise the baby won't come out in that time. So Kingsley, awards. Have you entered awards before?
Myself, no. But I had, any number of clients over the years that have entered into them. And I guess the chief, and you don't necessarily have to be the winner. The chief thing that people seem to get out of it is it sort of forces you to do something almost equivalent to a business plan, and it also forces people to stop, questions about, what's your sort of unique competitive advantage or selling proposition or whatever it is, and what's good about your, why should someone come and shop? A lot of people don't ever truly stop to think about that or argue it through with their business partners or spouse or whatever, or their staff. So suddenly they ask some of these sort of, big questions that often do lead to some fairly significant changes or improvements in their business. So I've never come across someone that has said, oh, well, that was a waste of time, even if they've not even made the finals. They've all said that exercise easily justified doing it and come back to do it again the year after. I think that's real because, they are repeating the process. And the other one I see when we go to the nights themselves is the wonderful sort of camaraderie it gets with your staff. That's, particularly if you do pick an award up, is that you've won it together. It's very sort of like a sporting, you've won the grand final sort of thing, and everyone's on the same team, and we've had a win. We've all contributed towards it. It just really brings your workforce together. And you can see staff that have suddenly got a truckload of pride in their business and, sort of been able to say, well, I work at XYZ and we won the award.
Yeah, we definitely saw that with a few businesses last year where they had their entire teams come up onto stage. Well, I guess it was this year, only a few months ago. We had their entire teams come up onto stage and there was cheering and jeering each other on. It was such a wonderful feel, even though, we didn't have the sit-down dinner as we have in the past for our awards gala night, just because of COVID. It was really wonderful to see the entire teams get up on stage. Eyes at Australand especially, they had something like 15 people up on stage, and so did Health Hub at Eaton Fair. Yeah. And, they had all their staff up on stage, all feeling that pride in the business that they work for. And, I think that's really wonderful. But talking about the internal review of looking at your business internally, I've actually recently done a couple of awards applications for my own business. I'm not eligible for the BSW Connect ones because I am a board member, but I was nominated into the Osmumpreneur Awards, which is a national business women's award, and I was also nominated into the Telstra Small Business Awards. So I've done my applications, or the first bit of the Telstra one, and just that taking that step back and looking at your business and the changes or the growth or whatever it is has been so valuable in that sense of going, well, where am I going and what am I doing? And as much as I'm about to have a baby, I am already thinking, what's next in my business? Where am I going? What am I going to do? And how do I keep making it bigger and better? Because that's where I want to go with my business. So we definitely always hear from applicants that that's a wonderful way to review and internally look at it. We've got a couple of videos on our website that if you'd like to go and have a look. We've got Matt from MJ Goods. We've got Craig from Eaton Fair Health Hub, just talking about how for them they, stepped out of their business and looked at it and they've been able to continue to grow and how valuable that exercise was for them. The other bit about the feedback or the review process is that you get a bit of, because the applications are judged by independent parties, and in our awards we have 2 new judges this year, both from outside of our region, who both have been heavily involved in small business and awards programs before. So I'm very excited to have them on board. But they give feedback, and you get a feedback report that tells you where you sit in terms of benchmark of the other applicants in the category and your industry, if it's an industry award, that, you know, is really valuable to see where you're sitting based on what you've provided, obviously, but really valuable to see where you're sitting in your industry and get that feedback from somebody outside of your business on ways that you can progress or develop and grow and that sort of stuff. I think that those 2 things alone are priceless in an awards program.
Yeah.
So I think the other things that we've got is that we put a couple of notes down, guys, because we wanted to be prepared for this, that obviously there's the recognition. How cool is it? I live in Australind, so for me to go down to the Australind shops is nothing. But how cool is it to see on, you know, businesses' windows that they were award winners and finalists and things like that? You know, it's that social proof or that recognition, the prestige of saying, yeah, I'm really good in my business.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some businesses that have been able to win business as a result of it. It's worth its weight. I mean, some industries it's worth its weight in gold.
Oh, for sure. And I just think it's as a business owner, you know, you can be pretty proud that you've taken that step, and whether you become a finalist, a runner-up or a winner or whatever it is, that, you know, you're going forward in your business, which sometimes in what has been some difficult times for businesses across our region, but especially across Australia on the other side at the moment, it's really good to have that positivity, that celebration of your business and what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, Kingsley, any parting thoughts on awards? Everyone should just get on it, right?
Yeah, just hurry up, Nina.
That's right, guys. So our awards applications are open until the 13th of August. So you've got 1 month to go. You do not want to miss out on it. I can tell you the applications are rolling in already. So we have made it an online platform that you can come and go, so you don't have to just do your application all in one go, that you can go in and do a little bit and come back to it. So if you don't have a huge chunk of time to do your application, just chip away at it. We would love to see your applications, and we're so excited because some of the applications coming in are from businesses we've never heard of before. And I can't wait to see how many more businesses get amongst it and find out about all these wonderful new businesses I've never heard of. All right, Kingsley, thank you very much for your time. And next week, guys, we're going to be talking about unfair dismissal and some HR stuff with Helen. So if you have staff, we would love you to join us live on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel to tune in to hear from Helen. You can always ask questions live. We do actually monitor those. So if you do want to, you can. We'd love to see you for that. So thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.